What's up, YouTube? Feels like forever since I put out a video. This weather here has been totes cray-cray. I really just used totes cray-cray. Anyways, it's pretty much been nothing but rain the last couple days, and with some snow mixed in, and it's been like fucking freezing cold. But apparently this weekend it's supposed to get up into the 60s. It's supposed to get up in the 60s today, but I am on my way to work, and of course it's like 6:30 in the morning, and it is cold as shit. But I guess I can't complain too much. I know back home in Virginia we got like 16, 17 inches or something like that of snow. So I guess things could be worse. I could be stuck in at home. Damn, my visor's fogging up bad. Alright, hopefully y'all can still hear me if I crack it open a little bit. The one good thing with the rain, though, is it started to get rid of some of this sand that's all over the roads. Eee, that turn felt weird. I think I might need to put some air in my tires. Things feeling kind of sluggish. Could also be that my tires are cold as dirt. So I finally chipped away at that monstrous watch later cue I had on my YouTube, and finally seen everybody's videos. It kept getting like exponentially longer, just because I would watch like 5 or 6 videos a night, and then like people would come out with 5 or 6 more, and so it would just never really got rid of it. But I'm almost done, and I saw a topic that kind of got popular. It kind of got popular right, I guess at the turn of the year, and kind of want to touch on it a little bit. A lot of the bigger vloggers were talking about how great this new year is going to be for motovlogging, and that this was the year that we were going to see a ton of people starting up and a lot more channels and everything. And I kind of touched on it slightly before. Fucking speedometer hasn't worked like the last bunch of times around. I don't know how fucking fast they're going. I kind of touched on it before when I did my video about can you still get famous motovlogging, and I'll put a link to it right here if you haven't seen it before. But I'm all in favor of more motovloggers. I'm a newer channel, so it's not bad. I feel like, and I can't remember who touched on this idea, but like the way motovlogging is going, it's in kind of a growth stage right now, where you had your first movers come in, which are your guys that now have like upwards of 30,000-40,000 subs, and more than that if you want to count like Jake and all them. And now we move into a growth stage where people are seeing how popular it is and getting into it more, and so we're seeing more people enter, and it's going to kind of move up like that. And we talked about it a little bit. I had a Google Plus hangout. We were testing how to do them with 3 Streets 42 and Street Raptor 92 and Triple Demon, and we talked about it a little bit in how, like, what we thought was going to happen. What we thought was going to happen to motovlogging as a whole. God bless it, I'm fogging up. And I would have to agree. I do think that we are in a definite growth stage, and so we're going to see a whole lot of people come in, you know, as it becomes cheaper for people to enter the community, get cameras and whatnot. And but a couple of guys said that they thought that it was kind of in for the long haul, like we were going to see just continuous growth for a while, and that's kind of where I disagree. I think that, and not to call motovlogging a trend or a fad, but it is kind of trendy right now. I would say that like throughout this year and probably next year, we're going to see a ton of new vloggers pop up, and there's going to be like a handful that are successful, and they continue on and they stick with it, and their subscriber base grows, because I feel like as long as your content is okay, the longer you stick it out, the more subscribers you're going to end up picking up. As long as you don't do something stupid like make a fake cop chase video or something like that. But I feel like, you know, people as a whole are fairly fashionable, and there's going to be the people that start into this, hey, there's another idiot out here on a motorcycle. What up, dog? I think that's Greg, actually. And there's going to be people that get into it and they're like, man, I'm going to get into this and I'm going to have 1,000 subscribers in my first 2 months of doing it, and then they come to realize that it doesn't happen as quickly as that unless you're like fucking crazy and put out awesome videos. And they're gonna realize it doesn't come that fast, and they're gonna drop off, and like I feel like that's just gonna be what's gonna happen for the next probably 2 years, is that we're just gonna see a huge influx of new people, and then at the same time a huge outflux, is that the right word? Outflow of new vloggers, and there's going to be some that stick, some that don't, and you know, after that we're going to be left with the ones that stuck it out and are going to keep making videos, and the ones that were already here. And I feel like some of the ones that are already here are going to start dropping off. Not that I hope they do. I really enjoy a lot of their videos and everything, but you know, it's gonna, people's lives always change and stuff happens, and they end up just kind of dropping out of it. But I think as a whole it's going to be good. We're going to get a lot of new input. Sorry, I'm sniffling a little bit. It's like 30 degrees, and I wiped off my seat and a little bit of my tank, but I forgot to wipe off the sides, and that's where my knees are going. Now my knees are wet and cold. That was gross. But I think it's gonna be good. We're gonna get a lot of new people in that are gonna really add something to the community, and you know, it's not gonna be a bad thing, but it's just how everything goes. It's a product life cycle, I guess, industry life cycle of where we're gonna get our growth, and then it's gonna plateau off, and as the community matures, and hopefully it doesn't ever have a decline phase. I feel like this is not a kind of thing that's going to really decline, but it's going to definitely mature, and I feel like it's going to mature a lot faster than what people think it's going to. And while we're on the topic of new vloggers, I feel like give a quick shout out. This guy's kind of exploded in popularity lately, so you might have already seen him, but if you haven't, go check out Do It With Dan, his channel. I'll put a link up here as well. He gave me a shout out the other day, and I've been meaning to give him one, but haven't been able to ride the motorcycle. But he's out of South Georgia, so another Southeast vlogger. Videos are absolutely fucking hilarious, and there's some crazy shit with this CBR, but so go check him out. Promise you won't be disappointed. Anyways, those are just my thoughts on it. If you agree or disagree, please feel free to drop a comment below. Tell me what your ideas on the motovlogging industry are. And as always, feel free, and as always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hop over to Facebook, give it a like. I've been trying to put out some content on that as always. It's kind of like my little like side written thing, I guess. And be sure to jump over and take a look at my boy Do It With Dan's page channel, whatever. But anyways, guys, I am at work and I am going to hop off here. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.